Hello, welcome back, Adventure Maine vloggers. Today's a good day. I'm going to take you on a comprehensive tour of the Arcticat T570 Touring Snowmobile. This little buddy. So, hang out, and I'm going to give you a pretty comprehensive look at this machine, and then we're going to take it for a little ride on the river. It's going to be a fun day. So this is the heart of the machine here. This is the track, or some people call it the tread. It's a fairly large and wide rubber belt studded with ridges. Some of them have metal knobs in them. This one does not. It does do a very good job of pulling you through pretty much the thickest, heavy, wet snow you can possibly imagine. And it sits directly under the machine. It is on a suspension system, so it does give you a pretty comfortable ride as it fluctuates up and down. So that's pretty much all I know about that part there. So we're going to continue with the rest of the machine. Now in the more creature comfort area of this machine, you'll notice that this is what they call a two-up, or a two-person sled. The rear seat here has two handlebars to hold on to, and I'll tell you right now, they are absolutely necessary. I've been on the back of one, and you need something to hold on to. These handlebars, both of them, as well as the front handlebars, both of them, are heated. Right here you'll notice the heat controls, high and low settings. They do a very good job of keeping your hands warm, even through thick gloves. Continuing on the handlebar assembly, there is a kill switch. If you're in any kind of danger, you can hit this button and it will instantly cut the engine. Normally you shut it off here by turning the key, but if you're in a dangerous situation or if a throttle sticks because it gets icy, that will kill the engine. This here is your throttle. Squeezing that gives it the go juice, and it does take off. So you have to learn how your machine responds with the throttle, because they're all just a little different. What a little push on one does to this machine, on a different machine, it may send you upside down. Here is the choke. On a cold morning, flip it out, turn the key. Once she's running, turn the choke back off, and you're all set. Here, you'll notice a jack. And some helmets, some of the nicer ones, have a plug that goes into that. And it puts a defroster or a heater on the visor. Makes it real convenient when you're trying to see. And being able to see is important. This here is a pull start. And that pull start is designed for a battery failure so that you can get to where you need to go. Some machines are 4-stroke. This particular model is a 2-stroke, which means it requires oil in the fuel to lubricate the engine. And that is done by an oil injector. You put oil in a separate container, and it gives a little dollop of oil with every squirt of gasoline, I suppose you would say. Also, mirrors both sides, so you can see what's going on behind you, in case one of the game wardens is chasing you down for driving at an imprudent speed. The front has two headlights, and I am told that they are quite sufficient for night riding. And these are the skis on the front of the machine. They are a very durable polycarbonate. They have some flex in them, and they make some noise when they slap on the harder ice. The suspension is very, very comfortable. It doesn't feel like you're being thrown around on this machine. It's quite nice. So that's pretty much everything that the outside of the Arcticat T570 has to be seen. Next, I'm going to show you what it sounds like to start it up, and I'll explain the reverse procedure. And now the starting procedure. Now, if it were cold, I would have to flip the choke before I started it and then turn it off. But since we're warmed up and ready, all I have to do is grab and turn the key. She starts right up. You can see we're idling at right around 1800, 1900 RPM. Now on this machine, reverse is interesting. It's not a special gear to reverse. In order to reverse on this machine, it actually stops the engine for a brief moment and then begins it again, but spinning in the opposite direction. So it's quite literally mechanical. And I'll show you how that works. To reverse, push the button, it will stop, start again, and now the engine's running backwards. that's it to reverse it. So next step, we'll take it down to the river down here. We'll give it a little test drive. As promised, here we are up by the Maduxnaquag River on the snow sled trails. So here we go. Ready, set, go. Some ice flow action on the river. Can you imagine anything more beautiful than riding on this machine all day? You know, it occurs to me that I forgot to show you guys one more important feature of this machine. The brake. It does have a brake. So, alright, that's it for this adventure, Maine. I am going to start this up, go grab Granny, and tool around for a little bit on this trail. So tune in next time for something else that'll be just absolutely wonderful, exciting, and adventurous. Be kind to each other. Thanks for watching.